Hey y'all, this is Rob. I just wanted to kind of touch base for a second. I may not even post this. I wasn't planning on doing this, but I was working on finishing up a project here, trying to get the rest of the electrical done, and got some lights on and wanted to get the last light hooked up there so that the guys that work in here will have a little bit easier time seeing what they're doing. But I stepped out to get a tool that I needed, and it was just absolutely beautiful out here. It was 100 degrees today, plenty roasting hot. The humidity was up because we got a little rain the other day, finally. But I wanted to just kind of let you know that I hadn't made a video in a little while. You can see the sun just set over there. We've been out of town for a few days. Happy Hair had a thing in Colorado a thing in California that we went to and kind of had some fun there. I may post some pictures or a video about that. Out in the Mojave Desert for a day. 114 stinking degrees, good grief. Some of my friends here made fun of me, and not just here, but other places made fun of me. They said, good grief, Rob, you leave the desert in the heat to go to the desert in the heat. What's wrong with you? I guess. It wasn't my plan, but it kind of worked out that way. It was a fun time doing Jeeps, but we spent a couple of days at the beach as well. Went to Huntington Beach and Malibu Beach, and had a good time. I like the water. I've always liked the water. We came home, got home on a Monday, late Monday evening, turned around late Tuesday morning and took off to Colorado and went camping in the mountains up there, the San Isabel Mountains near Cuchara Pass, for any of you that know where that is. And figured that was a good place to go because the following Friday marked the 1-year date from the girl's accident. And I had been completely okay with staying at home and staring into a corner and just being as miserable as I often am. But Happy Hair decided that was no good, so we went camping with some friends of ours. Y'all seen some of the videos, the Rafter R crew. Their kids grew up with my kids, all just about the same age, and never knew much different but that they were brothers and sisters. And so it just seemed fitting to be with them. Their oldest boy's in the Navy right now. He's down in San Antonio finishing up some of his training. He's going to be a corpsman. He's going to be a medical man. When he finishes up this section of his training with the Navy, he gets to go be a Marine for a while. I'm sure they'll teach him how to march straight and eat crayons, and I bet he'll get a whole lot tougher while he's there, but it'll be good. Anyway, we're back now. I filmed a couple of little videos while we were in Colorado, and I don't remember if I filmed Winnie in California or not, to be honest. I think I filmed some while we were out in the Mojave Desert jeeping around, but you know, it was a weird deal. We went, everywhere we go, we expected to have people push the masks on us, and they just never did. The only place I wore a mask on the whole time we were gone, California or Colorado, was on the airplane. They were fairly insistent. But if you're see, it's going to be real easy to get worked up. I mean, it's a funny thing. If you're eating or drinking, then it's okay to have your mask off. I ask you, does that make any sense? And you know what, maybe at some point I will post, any of you that follow me on Instagram saw the picture I posted of Happy Hair with her lace mask. She's got a face mask made of lace, and it doesn't do any good. All it does is make some people happy that she is complying. Wow, that's what this is all about anyway. You know, I said before one time, I'm not going to make fun of anybody or give anybody a hard time for wanting to wear a mask if they're afraid, if they really think it'll help them. That's great. But it ain't about health. The whole mask order, all that, it ain't about your health. It's about making people comply, trying to figure out some way to give themselves an excuse to say that they did what they thought they needed to do. I don't know. I hadn't worn one. I don't intend to wear one. I was in one place and they said I had to have a mask on. I said, if you make me wear a mask, I'll go spend my money somewhere else. And the dude, he worked there, but I didn't spend my money there. I walked out. I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to do it. You know, them that want to, it's okay. Like I say, I didn't have much to say. I just wanted to touch base with everybody. We made it past the 1 year mark for the girls. There've been a lot of people that were supportive and helpful, and I am grateful and thankful for that. We're 5 days away from the 1 year mark for the day we had the funeral, which was a pretty bad day too. I've never told any of the stories. During all of that, there were some high spots, I guess you could call them. Some different things that happened, and I've never been able to tell those stories without just completely losing it. So I may try to do that, maybe to mark the 1 year mark for the funeral. Maybe I'll tell some stuff, tell about little, I don't even know how to call the right things, but they were things that kind of helped make it better during a really dark time. And then we'll talk about how we took them to the graveyard and all that kind of thing. We kind of did it our own way. You know me, I'm a little bit different. I always have been, and so we did that part different too. We think our girls would have approved. I guess I could tell you we're about to get the markers, the actual headstones. This whole COVID, oh my gosh, this whole stinking COVID pandemic bullcrap. It slowed everything down is where I was going with that. It just slowed everything down. So we still don't have proper headstones. We just got those things that I made for them and put out there that have their names on them, and doesn't quite do them justice, but at least there's something out there, I guess. Anyway, we're about to get the markers. We think they've got them in. They're doing the engraving on them now, and we'll certainly let everybody know. Give pictures and give a good look at it and read it to you to make sure everybody sees that when that happens. Anyway, I need to get back in here and get this thing finished up. The colors are starting to fade out here anyway. Still plenty of color in there, isn't there? Thank goodness I got some lights going. It's pleasant out here right now, just enough of a breeze. I don't know if you can see that fog, kind of a dirt fog out across there. That ain't dirt. There's 65,000. Well, right now there's probably only about 55,000 head of cows out here. And so what they're kicking up and stirring around, that ain't dirt. I'm glad it's blowing the other way this time. But you can see the colors are about faded. Going to be dark here pretty soon. Be stars coming out here in a little bit if the clouds clear off. It'll be nice. Anyway, this is just kind of a long rambling talk, just getting caught up with everybody, and I've got some stuff I'm looking forward to putting out there. Hope you like it. I'm going to put it out whether you do or not. Thank y'all.